Hello, I'm Bob Nickles. I graduated in 1989 with a degree in mechanical engineering design technology. Born in August 16, 1966 in Ponca City. Grew up in Ponca City. I went through Ponca City Public Schools, Ponca City High School, played football and golf, and served as a president of the student council for Pohai. My family, which fills up at least a table, which is a blessing. So my wife Elizabeth, Oklahoma State grad. My daughter Madeline, my daughter Charlotte, my daughter Bridget, Oklahoma State grad, son Michael, Oklahoma State grad, and his wife Caitlin, and our precious first grandson Noah, and our son Mitchell, our latest Oklahoma State grad. If you're in Nickles, that's where you go to school. Starting with my dad, there have been 30 Nickles go to Oklahoma State, so it wasn't something that we debated or considered. That's where we go to school. I have lots of great memories of OSU. Probably the strongest memories were related to the Greeks. I was an SAE, and Elizabeth, my wife, who I met here, was a Theta. And so those bonds have lasted us a lifetime. My time at OSU was phenomenal. I started the first year actually in business school. First semester of my sophomore year, my dad called with another opportunity, and I actually unenrolled and left and worked in West Texas and New Mexico as a gas compressor mechanic. I absolutely loved it. And we got to late December of that year, and my supervisor, one of the great mentors of my life, Frank Elgin, says, Bob, when we're done with this job, you need to go back to school. Don't come back. And I said, oh, Frank, I'm killing it. I'm 19 years old, I'm a crew supervisor, I've got $39,000 in the bank. I love this. I don't want to go back to school. And Frank says, if you come back, I'll fire you. And so I came back to Oklahoma State as having been a mediocre at best business school student, went into the College of Engineering with almost zero math skills and said, okay, I'm here to be an engineering student. So I had to work from the bottom up. So I had a great inspiring moment in class. I had just gone from business school and now I'm in engineering school. And our professor is passing out the test results in one of the classes, and a young man 2 seats before me expressed great satisfaction for achieving a C on a test, in which the professor stopped the entire class and said, well, congratulations on achieving mediocrity. And I'm sitting here 2 seats later thinking the exact same thing, man, I hope I get a C, and that adjusted a lot of my life and educational expectations right there. Just that influence of mediocrity is not enough. So that was a pretty defining moment for me. If my father gave me anything, and he did, he gave me opportunity. He gave me opportunity very early in life. And that began as the assistant janitor and worked through every series of imaginable jobs. The first 2 summers that I worked in the family machine shop, I rode a bicycle because I wasn't old enough to drive a car. So work ethic was instilled on me very early in life. During college years, my dad had enough relationship with Northern Natural Gas, one of our customers, who's still a customer of mine today. They would allow me to work these summer jobs as a full-blown gas compressor mechanic. The rest of the summer kids were painting pipes in the yard or running weed eaters, but they allowed me to work as a gas compressor mechanic so that I could really understand all of this business from the ground up. And that allowed me, when I came back into Oklahoma State as an engineering technology student, when we hit the 3rd and 4th year school curriculum and they were talking about viscosity, bearing film thickness, torque, and all of this, I had all of the real world experience. I understood that side, so now I just needed the mathematical side to back it up, and it really blended well for me. We began a series of growth and acquisitions and ultimately culminated in selling out to a Fortune 500 publicly traded company. So it was a great milestone event. I segued into working for that Fortune 500 company, took over global sales and marketing, took over global operations. enjoyed it, but also knew that that was not for me. Fast forward a couple of years later, started another company that we had a phenomenal growth success rate called Polaris. Through that 5-year period, we grew the company from zero ground start to over $500 million in revenue and sold it to one of the top 10 private equity groups in the world, TPG. So another wonderful milestone event, neither one of which ultimately, satisfied me. And so fast forward a couple of years later, so in 2013, we started a legacy, which is literally us sitting around a conference room table, no bigger than this, talking about if we start another company, that we want it to be with purpose, more than just business. We want to leave a legacy that we would be proud of, and we literally stuck the two words together, and so a legacy was born. It's a culmination of 35, 40 years of a lot of diligent hard work that has come together with the right market timing, and we've accomplished things that we never would even dream of. It's absolutely surreal. So in 11 years, we've eclipsed $3 billion in revenue. Some of the other numbers that I could not be more proud of. Our workforce is 79% minority. When we talk about providing jobs, we don't want to just provide jobs, we want to provide the best jobs. Our total compensation paid out since inception is well over $170 million. So the pride that I take from seeing hundreds of people come to work every day from something that we created from scratch, from nothing, and they feed their families and they grow their 401k, and we celebrate their children's birthdays, and we absolutely love it. So that segues into our ability to do really good things, whether it's for Oklahoma State Foundation or for St. John Student Center or whatever, but it's given me and Elizabeth, or as a company, the ability to donate back millions to the community and charitable causes, and it's incredibly fulfilling. Outside of work, my passion would be my family and surrounding myself with my family. We have 5 children. We're extremely active. We like to do anything and everything that is outdoors. We just absolutely love it. Hiking is probably top of the list. I'm also a lifelong avid golfer, so I love to be outdoors. So that's us. If we're together, we're happy. What does OSU mean to me and the award mean to me? Well, first of all, the award is stunning. Let's just call it what it is. Bob Nickles was not the A+ student that walked into engineering school and walked out. Bob Nickles was a student that struggled pretty hard to get through school, okay? So to be recognized is absolutely amazing. That means the world to me. I would have told you that OSU was a little bit of a part of our lives. And I believe it was you, Aaron, that said, wow, you live a very orange life. And as we pulled this history together of the last 35+ years, we live a pretty darn orange life. I mean, when you look at our kids, they couldn't help but go here because they were in the cheerleading uniforms and the football uniforms at age 3, right? And stepping through the years, whether it's those early involvement, the mid involvement, whether it's supporting OSU athletics, OSU golf, donating to the different OSU Foundation causes, and up through and now beginning to serve on the Oklahoma State Foundation Board of Governors, and that is, I think I realize now how much more OSU has been a part of our lives. Go Pokes.